getting ready to go do a POV drive in our 2023 Subaru WRX Limited. Let's get into how she, okay. Look at that. Woo! First time seeing anything like this. Like, comment below, guys. Have you guys ever seen anything like this before?
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
All right, guys, getting ready to go do a POV drive in our 2023 Subaru WRX Limited. And yeah, I'm just gonna take it on a quick drive and see what it feels like to drive at night, because I rarely ever drive this at night. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for it and give you like a, give you like a real time, real feeling, vibe of what it feels like to drive this car at night. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so setting off in the 2023 Subaru WRX Limited. Well, first things I gotta say is, like, I was driving the Honda Civic Type R earlier today, and that has like the really aggressive bolstering in the bucket seats that kind of holds you in, and that feels good. But this feels more like a cruiser in a way. Like, I love the seats in here. Like, I feel very comfortable, and like I feel pretty good in here. So just the driving, like, I could see myself doing like a really long road trip in this and I'll be just fine. So the seating position and the seating material and everything is just nice and comfortable. So it feels great. And another thing in here that is really, really good is the lighting on the exterior, like the headlights and the fog lights and everything. Like, I was just like in a really dark area where there were no lights, no street lights. And when I turn the steering wheel, either way, like the lights swivel and turn to show everywhere. So I was able to see everything. Like, there were no surprises, everything, like, just, it looks nice, man. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but just the ability that you sit in here so comfortably. Like, I'm 6'6" and I fit in here extremely comfortable. Like, I know, like, Hot One Ali, shout out to Hot One Ali. I know he always cracks jokes and says, like, my legs are up in the dash in other cars, but no, like, my legs are not in the dash here. They're comfortable, in a nice, comfortable position. And yeah, man, I'm actually really happy with the space and everything in this car. So that's one thing. Now, let's get into how she, okay. Look at that. Woo! And let's see how she bites and see it. Handles these curves. Handle these curves and everything wonderfully at night. So it's my first time like pushing this car like this, and it has automatic high beams. It's the first time pushing it like this in these type of turning situations, but it sees everything very clearly, gives you a lot of confidence. Like, yeah, you can see everything really, really well. I gotta get used, like, it takes a while to get used to the gearing in this versus the Type R. So like in the Type R, when I downshift in the second, like it doesn't rev as high. Like, it's easier. Just like, this is a much shorter gear ratio car. So I gotta get used to that. But I felt extremely comfortable on the turns, going in and out. You can see everything very clearly. So it's really, really awesome. Like, and it has a very retro feel to it. It almost feels like a 90s sports car in a way how it drives. And then when you want it to just be a regular cruiser, it goes back to driving comfortable and easy, like no issues whatsoever, So yeah, I actually really, really enjoy driving this car. And like I said, you can see everything. See when I turn the steering wheels, I don't know if you guys can see that, like the lights actually swivel so you see everything nice and clear. Like, yeah, so if you're somebody that you don't see that well at night, then you would actually do well with this car, because it allows you to see the road extremely clear with these LED lights that swivel and the fog lights. A lot of these new cars, you can't even get fog lights with them. So for me, this is actually pretty awesome that you can see all the, you can see everything around you really, really clear. And that's obviously important for when driving at night. And then obviously it has the automatic high beams, so when it detects oncoming traffic, it would go back to like regular low beams, and then when there's no oncoming traffic, when it's dark and there's no lights, then it turns on the high beams automatically for you. So yeah, so that's actually pretty awesome. So I realize now, yeah, for this car you need to downshift to third, not second. Yeah, so third gear is the gear to be in this car. Yeah, so I had to learn that, because in the Type R, like second gear is what I would do in that. And the same thing with the Camaro and many other cars, but the gearing is very different on the WRX, so that's something to note. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I really think like it's an amazing vehicle. Like, you feel so comfortable and safe, and the fact that I can have 3 car seats in the back here right now. I can have a bunch of stuff in the trunk, and my wife right beside me, and you know, so and with the, you know, symmetrical all-wheel drive, like, it just makes this car, it's a hard car to beat, man. And this is it in its stock form. I could only imagine what this car feels like with a tune on it. And you know, so you guys kind of talked me into it. So now I think I'm gonna do some cosmetic mods on this. I'm gonna do AWE exhaust. I'm gonna do maybe the Cobb Stage 2 kit with the intercooler and everything. So yeah, I think I might just go all out and do all those things and really see what this car is capable of, because even in its stock form, it's so much fun to drive. But yeah, so shout out to the whole MOC, shout out to 100 Gang Nate, Cutie Chaotic, Blueprint 1 Elite. And with that, guys, we're done with this video. We are out. Race car friends, out. Anything like this, like, comment below, guys. Have you guys ever seen anything like this before? Look at this. This is crazy. Like, wow. This is like from the future. The interior here.